welcome back to Judith Plains, Montana. And we're having coffee with Brook today. Oh, y'all, I am so tired today. I've had 2 days of running around and taking a break from YouTube. Y'all, I told you all I was going to have a video today, and here we are. It's evening. I planned on doing it this morning, but I kind of slept in. And I was just trying to have a relaxing day, and so here we are. So first, before I start this coffee with Brook today, what's going on? I'm down on the farm. So I just actually started harvesting the rest of, we harvested of this field. And no, y'all, I have not been back on here. Oh my gosh, I've had a crazy 2 days, and I will explain it. We're going to be talking about a scammer, and we're going to talk about the crazy story behind the surprise. So, I promise I'll tell you about. So I actually, all I did is I started harvesting down there to all the way to here. So that's it. We've done nothing more. So I'm going to get in my harvester, and we're going to have a coffee with Brook chat today while we're harvesting the rest of the barley. Okay, let's get this baby going. So let's just begin by saying, hope you guys are doing well. I miss y'all, and what? Okay, you can have a little. A little. That's it. That's it, girl. Girly, that's it. Okay. Just give me a second, y'all. Okay. So, if you want to know who that was my daughter. And she... Okay. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about what she just did. Okay. So, when my kids were little, they were hard to potty train. I potty trained them probably around a year, but my kids were just really hard to potty train. I started about when they were a year old, and it took me almost, 5 months to potty train them fully. But so I had this system when I was potty training my 2 kids is every time they had to use the bathroom, they get a cream hand. Y'all, you probably don't know what a cream hand is. It is that whipping cream that you get in the I think in the milk area, the refrigerated area by the milk, and you can just push down on it, and it whips out. So my kids have still not got over the cream hand. And it really worked. It really worked. It took, like I said, I have one special needs son, which took about 6 months to potty train. And my daughter, I don't remember, maybe 3 or 4 months to potty train her, but she was easier to potty train if you had that, oops, we hit the fence. If you had that whipping cream, the whip stuff. And since that day, I love it in my coffee, y'all. I put a tiny bit of creamer. Usually I have either black coffee, a little bit of milk with a tiny bit of sugar, or a little bit of hazelnut I think it's Coffee Mate, but Coffee Mate in my coffee with a little bit of whipping cream. And I left the whipping cream out, and my daughter, she came over and she was motioning me because she didn't want to make a a fuss when I'm on recording, and she's asking if she can have a cream hand, but in her mouth, she'll tip it upside down and fill her mouth with it. So that's what you're wondering. What I was kind of a little bit quiet over there. I was like, yeah, she can have some. Okay, now where is the trailer? Okay, why is it still going? I'm not even pushing the buttons. Maybe there's a hill down here. Anyways, we'll just finish this off here. I'm not even doing the controller. That's so funny. And I didn't even put on the, okay. I think it's the hill that's doing that, but anyways. So that was that story. So y'all, I've actually been really, really busy work and doing stuff around the house and just overall being busy. I don't like to be busy. Okay, we gotta go get the trailer. Oh, nope. There you go. No, that's not the one I want. Okay. Here it is. So I haven't really had enough time to keep up with the mowing of my yard or extra like pulling weeds or anything like that. So I don't want to, because we're going to use this for straw. So I haven't really had, I haven't had really any time to like pull weeds or weed whack or anything. And so my driveway, it kind of reminds me of an abandoned, I need to get away because I crap destruction on. But it looks like an abandoned driveway. I had weeds coming out everywhere. And I usually edge the edge of my driveway every 8 to 10 weeks. I really don't do it that often because it's not really that bad, but it looked hideous. It looked really, really bad. So, okay. I'm going to switch up. Whoops. Switch up to, oh, we're back. I need to get into okay. Can it reach over? Yeah. Oh, we're too far. Okay. We need, all right. Brook. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't want to, oh, no, don't ruin the crap. Okay. We're going to have to get back in this and like move it forward. Or backwards maybe? No. Backwards, I think. Okay. There we go. So I decided I was going to hire somebody to come and do it this one time, and next time I'll do it myself. But I started it. I started it the one day I was pulling the weeds out, y'all, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. It's so hot out. Oops, I'm gonna. It's so hot out, y'all, so I really couldn't, I couldn't really bear it, y'all. I just really didn't want to be out there in 90-degree weather. So I think we're done here. I'm gonna switch back over to the harvester. And doing it, because it's not really good. Okay, I gotta turn that back on. Oops, I think we need to back lower it, but it's not really good for you to be out in this hot weather. And it was hot. I was sweaty, and I was only out there for I was literally only out there for 10 minutes, and I was sweating doing it. So I decided, like I said, I was going to hire a professional to come and do it. So I got 4 estimates of doing it, and the first one, he wanted $200. And I said, and this is what I said to him, I says, you want $200 for using a weed whacker and doing the middle of my driveway, and to go down my driveway and to do edging. That only takes you probably 40 minutes, maybe at the max, and you want $200. And he was like, oh, this is my going price. I says, so you're telling me that some person is going to have $200 in their pocket just to have somebody come and edge their driveway. And then he says, oh, forget it. He didn't even want to talk to me after that, because I was just trying to figure out how it cost $200. I mean, I thought about $70 or $80, but $200, that would take him, with going down to edge it, because it's already been edged, so it's not that bad. The edging is not that bad. It's the weeds that are bad, but all you have to do is take a weed whacker up and through, and that takes, maybe 45 minutes at the most. And I've done it, so I know that it doesn't take that long. So anyways, that was a no-go, because I'm not paying $200, and I had one time hired a guy who did it one time and did a really crappy job. He didn't even do it right one time when I had it done, the first time I've ever had work done on my property, and he just didn't do it the right way. So anyways, it's really funny. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll go to the next guy. So the next guy come and he said, you have to sign a contract. And I said, a contract? And he goes, yeah, and then he says, something like, I just won't do it the first, you have to have it done, um, you know, you have to, and you have to sign a contract, and you can't have it just done this one time. You have to have a contract, and I have to come back at least, like, I think it was like 6 times or 7 times, something like that. And he wanted me to pay up front, even before he started the work, $600, $600 to $800. And I looked at him, I said, okay, I understand you guys are a professional business, and professional meaning they probably do it for like big businesses, like maybe like dentist and doctor's office, but I am just asking you to do it one time, and you want me to sign a contract, which I don't even want it done more than one time. I just haven't had time to do it. It's not that I wouldn't want it done again. I just think it's dumb to have it done more than once when I can do it myself. And by do it myself, meaning I have already the machine here to do it. I just don't have time to do it. I'm just so busy, and, I have to sacrifice, my working time or my time doing videos with you all to do something like. So I just thought it would be easier just to hire somebody, and it would give somebody a job, an easy job, maybe easy $60, $70. And this guy wanted like $800. He said between $600 to $800. But anyway, so I'm like, whatever, forget it. So we went to the next guy, and he was more reasonable. He said about 150, which I was thinking about taking because that's like the cheapest I've found. But then he got snappy at me when I told him I wasn't going to pay him until he came and did the job. He wanted me to Venmo the money, and I'm not into wanting to Venmo people money, and I just didn't feel comfortable of doing that. And he doesn't take cash. Nobody takes cash anymore, y'all. Everybody wants to do it with Venmo, which is a little concerning to me, which it feels really strange because back in the day, I always paid with cash. And now everybody wants to pay with a digital currency. So. My kids, they're so funny. They're playing this game on Roblox. It's called hide and seek, and it's I think it's like a horror game. My kids are into horror games, and I think it's funny that my daughter and son play together. They've never really played together very much, but recently they've started playing together, which is nice. Which, it's nice. Okay, we're full, aren't we? Okay, let's go. I think I'm gonna turn this baby around here. And fill this back up. This has such a big header on it. It's hard to maneuver. I'm not used to doing this. I actually am thinking of buying the Prairie. So, y'all, I have to have your opinion. Oh. So, did anybody buy the Prairie pack? That Prairie DLC pack? Did you all like it? I'm considering buying it. I'm not really sure if... I play Farm Sim a lot for y'all, and plus I like to be able to use different equipment. So did you all like it? Let me know. I think we're full back there, so we kind of have to maneuver this baby up here. Let's change up. I think, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to. And I think there's a mod where you can actually get in and out of the vehicles. Like there's some. I forgot how you do it. But anyways, let's get this baby filled up. But just tell me your if it was a good DLC or not, and I'll buy it. I definitely don't mind spending. I'm actually a pinch penny, y'all, but when I like a DLC or a game, I will buy it. So back on the subject of trying to find somebody to edge my So I decided I was going. There was another guy. I put an ad on Facebook. Y'all, I'm really not on Facebook. I really don't like Facebook. I only go on Facebook just to actually like if I'm selling something, like if I have a big piece of furniture, and I usually put it on there, and that's pretty much all I go on there for. But ooh, I think we're gonna be full here. Oh no. All right. Okay. Let's finish filling this up, and then I don't know. Let me see if I can tab over. Can we? I don't know how to work this where you get a hired worker to take it to the sell point, but let's see if we can figure this out. But anyways, let's see. Now find a sell point. Running train. Great Plains. I don't know how I do this. How do you hire a worker? I don't hire a worker. Oh geez, I don't know how to do this. Okay. So we'll probably let's just hop over to the combine and finish. Oops. No. Okay, finish harvesting this. Let's go down and finish this. Put this in. So, like I said, I only go on Facebook if I want to sell something, or if I'm wanting to sell something, or I'm looking for something, or if I'm definitely looking to buy something or hire somebody to help, like if I'm looking for somebody to help me with my yard, or to cut down some trees. So there was another guy that answered. Like I said, I put an ad in there. There was another guy that answered my ad, and he was like, hey, I can come today and give you an estimate. I was super excited about it. Like, oh yeah, I've had this would be like the fourth person I would have come to my house to give me an estimate. I'm ready to get this over with. And so he came over and he gave me a reasonable price. He said he's been doing this since high school, so he's not that old of a guy. I think he like maybe 25, maybe 26 anyways. So he said, I'll come over in the morning to do it for you. And then he text messaged me later and says, hey, Brooke, can I give you a discount, because I feel bad, because he said he felt bad because all these people were like overpricing me. And I said, oh, okay. So he gave me $5 off. So I end up paying less than we entirely said. So he charged me $25. So, and so he came around 11. He came around, I think it was like 11. It was 11:30 because I was still in my pajamas. When I work from home, I wear my pajamas, y'all. And so I said, so yeah, it's all set out there. You can do whatever, get it done. I won't stand out there and, get in your way, anything. So I heard like a weed whacker go for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then he was texting me on my phone saying, oh, I'm already done. I'm thinking, you're done this fast. This is really fast, And he's like, yeah, I'm done. And I come out there and I'm looking and I'm like, what the heck did he do? Like, it looked like he kind of weed whacked the middle of my cement driveway. But it just didn't it just didn't look like he did anything. And then I was like, okay, so you didn't even edge my driveway. He goes, well, he goes, I totally forgot, Miss Brooke. I forgot my edger today. And so I'm like, okay. And so he's like, I'll come back why don't I come tomorrow? I'll come tomorrow and I'll finish the job. He goes, I'll be around like 2 2 p.m. So I'm like, okay, that seems fair, you know? And you always want to believe people when they say they're going to come back and do the job. And so I says, well, I'll give you the money for the job, but you better promise to come back tomorrow. And he says, oh, I will, I promise. He goes, oh, look on Facebook to see my all my reviews, and he had some good reviews on his Facebook page as far as I seen. So, you know, got to put faith in people, you know, y'all nowadays. So, oh my gosh. So, the next day I woke up, I was super excited to get it finished, and 2 o'clock rolled around and he never showed up. I called him 3 times on his phone, never answered me. Left a voicemail, never contacted me, never texted me back. So, okay, that being said, we are going to find a grain elevator, or somewhere to sell this. Okay. So, we have barley. Oh my gosh, look at all the places. Okay, what? Oh, jeez. Is that really how far away it is? Oh my gosh. What is the closest one? Brook, what's the closest one? Okay. Iron Ridge Grain. Alright. This one is Farmer's Market. Okay. So yeah, I might but I might have to. Okay. I actually might have to tag this place. I actually might have to put some sort of a sell point on my farm. This is a huge place, y'all. Okay. So let's get in our... Okay, so where is... Okay, it's over... Are we now kidding here? Okay. So, like I said, he never showed up. He never called me. He never texted me back. So, I was about ready to cry. I was just so upset. I was literally like, why did I trust him? And I was thinking, why did I even pay him? I mean, geez, why did I pay this guy? Like, I don't even know. I purely don't even know why I paid this guy. Why did I do that? Y'all, I truly don't even know why I paid him. I was, like, astonished because he promised, but... So, I was so sad, y'all. I was literally crying, bawling. It felt like the sinking feeling I had when my hamster died. Our family hamster, I mean, died, Nebula. And I was like that sinking feeling thinking, why did I trust him? Really? Why did I literally trust this guy? Really? Why? Why, Brook? Why? Just why? So, oh my gosh, y'all. So, let's get in the cab here for a couple minutes. Kind of noisy. So, oh geez, I'm gonna get hit by a car. So, I posted a post on the local group that I posted looking for a person to come and, you know, do, you know, edge of my driveway. And then I posted a warning. I wrote the name of the company and the person who did it, not to, you know, okay, what's going on here? What is coming behind me? I gotta see. Okay. I'm going really fast here, aren't I? Suddenly I'm going fast. So, okay, so did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Okay, we're gonna have to turn around up here. So, I posted a post on there, and apparently, the people who own this group literally, this is no joke. They literally wrote me and said, you can't post this about this person because it's demeaning or, you know, it's a character or demeaning of the character. I'm like, demeaning of the character? The guy literally, sorry, I'm doing this to this person's field. The person literally scammed me, and I didn't want anybody else scammed. And you're telling me I can't post this in here. You have got to be kidding me. And so then I'm like, well, I'll go to the other group. And so I posted it in another local group of mine. And the group was, they were like, really like, are you freaking kidding me? And I said, yes, I can't believe this happened. And, okay, so where is this? Is that it right there? Maybe, oh, I guess if this is a grain elevator, we're going here. Okay, so here we go. It says we have to go that way, but it doesn't make sense to me. Let's just go here. Alright. I don't, it probably should, oh yeah, I think this is where it's at. Okay. I don't know why it was doing that. What is going on here? There's like trucks everywhere. There's like a truck in the middle of the road. Well, hi, did you break down? Yeah, you can, hon. That's my son, so. He's asking for some soda. Okay, now which way do I go? In. Okay, I think we go in this way. Okay, this is weird. Okay, this is a where. Oh, come on. Oh, no, Brooke. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh my gosh. Was I supposed to go the other way? I think I was supposed to go the other way. This is not gonna work. Brooke. Oh my gosh. Oh, Brooke. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing, y'all. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is not really supposed to be what's going on here. Nope. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, we better get in here because there's a train. Okay. Yeah, you're not really supposed to drive semi this way, but I should have gone the other way. So, I posted in this other group, and they were like, are you kidding me? And they looked at what work he did, and they're like, wow, that is really bad. They're like, how did he, like, the one guy goes, how did he, like, sleep that night scamming somebody like that? I says, I have no idea. I just know that he likes to scam people. Let's just try to get this over here. Oh gosh, we shouldn't have done that. Okay. And so I woke up the next morning and I had 10 people. 10 people. Oh, look what I'm doing, y'all. Okay, we're gonna try. I don't know. Okay, so if this is it, how are we gonna get this in here? Like, okay, let me see this for a minute. This is not good. I cannot get through there. We're gonna have to go to the next one. I don't think I can get up there, y'all. Oh yeah, maybe here. Maybe this is it here. Okay. Okay, maybe this is it. Let's try this here. I went the wrong way. Okay. So I had 10 messages in my inbox, and a bunch of people were so sad what the guy did to me. They were like saying they'll come and do it for free. Okay. I need to get, I think, up further. Why isn't it working? Come on. Okay. I'm about to go back. Why isn't it working? Let me try. I'm going. Oh, geez, Brooke. Okay. Okay, Why? Okay, there it is. Okay, I was like, why isn't it feeling? Okay, you have to go over the. It's not one that jumps. Okay. Wait a minute. No way. Oh my gosh. This is one where you dump it in and you... Oh no. No. Okay. I think we have to call the train here. What was I doing? Oh, right. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Where do you call the train? Just the wait. Oh, jeez. Okay, Brooke. Darn it. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. We messed up. I think you have to call the train. I think this is where... But... Oh, I think the train is up here. I've never used a train. I think on one map in 2022... Okay, where do you call the train? Oh my gosh, I don't know where to call the train, y'all. Where do you call the train? Okay, let's look at the map here. And so I had a bunch of messages saying they were offered to come do it for free. So one guy came and did it, and I... Where are we? Oh, we're going to find out where we're at. We're right there. Rent a train. Okay. Okay, let's go there. Let's visit. Okay. Okay, but... How do we rent the train? I don't see the icon. Okay, let's see if we pull this up. No. Okay. Rent a train per hour. Switch to tool. Okay, R. Okay, I don't know what I just did. Okay. I don't even know. I rented the train. Does the train just show up? Gosh. Okay, I'm going to let the train come, and then we're gonna go over to the other sell point, and we're gonna sell the rest of this. Because this is absolutely crazy, I guess. This is just like a holding station. Like what happened. Okay, let's go. I think there's a sell point up there. Okay. Alright, let's go up there. Okay, well, I think we'll come back for the train maybe. But I kind of want to get some money. Kind of want to make some money. Alright. So, a guy, like I said, a guy came actually, and he actually came in, did it for free, and I was so thankful, y'all. I was, you know, and a bunch of people felt really bad for me, and I didn't intentionally want people to feel bad for me, because that was not the whole thing. It wasn't for people to feel bad for me. I just wanted to warn others. Ooh, look how beautiful this. We gotta have a tour of this map. Look how beautiful that is. Wow, I love this. The rust on the bridge. In my town where I live, there's like a bridge like that. It's like rusted, and it reminds me of my town. But you know, it just, I don't know. And the one guy said that he was gonna like report him to a bunch of like local people who dealt with scammers like that, and he said it's huge. And I says, but how can he live with himself? You know, I'm thinking, how can you literally live with yourself? Oh geez. Okay, so what is going on here? I gotta get back on the road. When you did that to somebody, I just don't get it. I don't get how, I don't know. I just don't get it. I purely don't get how a person can literally do that to somebody. I literally could never do that to somebody. I'm an honest person, and I couldn't do that to somebody. Okay, okay, now, do we have to go around the whole thing? I think we do. Alright. Gosh, there's so much traffic. Alright. The roads are hard to steer. Okay. Here we are. I think that's a green elevator up there too. Okay, let's sell this. And we'll go back to the other one. And we'll get on the train. And I think call the train to see if we can sell it that way. Alright. Yes. I think we have to get it right on the... Okay. Okay, so why aren't you taking this? Okay. Oh no, you can't sell it there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, I want to just sell my crap. Okay, what is sheep just wandering everywhere? Okay, we're gonna go up here. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. Okay. Is this... Can you sell here? Okay. I think these are green. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Brook. Oh jeez, man. Coffee at Brook didn't go well today, y'all. So... And I also probably gonna hire this guy to do. I have to have some bushes pulled out around my house. They are absolutely upsetting me, these bushes. I've trimmed, okay, so last year I trimmed these bushes down and they doubled in size and they're huge and they're all on the side of my house and they're annoying. And I was going, let's try this place. I was going to trim them again, but I decided I just want to get rid of them, and I'm just gonna put some littler arborvitae bushes and stuff. Okay, let's see if this works here. Okay, so this might not be... Okay, maybe this doesn't work here. Okay, is this like... I don't know, y'all. I am like... I think you have to buy that supermarket. Can you even dump this here? No. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Alright. Well, let's try the next place. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a supermarket. I think that's a lumber. Okay, what is this? Okay, can we sell it here? Jeez, I am like giving up today, y'all. I am... Oh my gosh. Okay, this reminds me of Idaho, when I had to find a place to sell my product. And I had to go a far away place. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't think you can destroy somebody else's... Oh, I don't know what to do now. Okay, let's tab over to the train. Oh, we can't. Okay, let me see. Okay, where's the train? Okay, we're there. Okay, now where's the train? I'm lost. Alright, we're down here, right? Okay, visit. Okay. Did the train come yet? Okay, I rented the train. Okay. Okay. I thought I already took the money out. Okay, let's look on the map. Okay. Okay, so this would be the train. Where is the train? What is this? Billings. Oh, do we have to go to the train and bring it? Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me? I've never done the train, y'all. So, oh, there it is. There comes my train. Can we get on it? There's a train. Okay. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, so. Oh gosh, I've never used the train. I gotta drink my coffee here, y'all. Farmer Bernie did in one of our episodes. I actually loaded in like one of these buildings too, and I didn't know it's where you can store your stuff. That's so weird. Okay, which way are you coming, train? I hear it, I think. There it is! There it is! Okay, so how the heck? Okay. Can we get in the train? Oh, we can. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. I've never done the train. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, we gotta get this baby through here. Okay, get that. Because we gotta unload this. Up, there we go. Forward. Okay. See if we can get that squared up there. Okay. 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 Open cover is N. Alright. Now how do we... Do we unload it? How do we unload it? Okay. See how... Oh gosh, I don't know how to do this, y'all. Okay. Do we have that in there? We do. Does this unload here? I thought... Let me check here. I wanna... If this is where you unload this, or... Yeah, it has to be. It just has to be. Alright. Oh jeez, I'm stuck. Just get in. Okay, do we have to enter the other ones? Curious. Maybe you have to do that. I don't get this. I've never done this, y'all. Okay. Aww. Okay, I don't think I can. Nebby's hair? The hamster's hair, you mean? Aw, that's so cute. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, let's try to get in. Oh, I can't get in. Okay, I'm good. I'm feeling this way. Okay. No? Jeez, I've never done the train, so I don't know how to do this. Okay. 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 Okay, let's try to... Oh, I think... Oh, gee. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, we're in. How do we... Open cover Z. Okay. Okay, I need... Okay. That one. Okay, open. L. No. I do not know how to do this. don't. Oh, jeez. Okay. I am going to have to look up a tutorial, y'all. Okay. Gosh, this is awful. Okay, so I'm wondering how you put them in. Okay, I rented that. Do you have to get back in this to... Let's see. No, no! Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. 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 Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's get back in the truck. Yes. Yes. Okay. Just my son again. My kids. I am playing Farm Sim and they're asking for food. Okay. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. Oh, geez. Let's go back this way, I guess. And try to find somewhere to sell this, I guess. And I'll figure out how to do the train. I've never done the train before, y'all. I'm pretty sure I can take the stuff back out of that, I guess. That's a shame. That's a real darn shame. Okay. Okay, let's see what... Brook. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back this way because I think there was... I think that place over there, we can sell it. So, let's get back to our chat. So, y'all, so I'm hopefully going to get the bushes done in the next probably like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm pretty excited about that. They haven't really quoted me yet, so I'm wondering how much that's going to cost. But anyways, that being said, let's get on with the chat. So I told you y'all I had a surprise. I was actually taking my kids to pick up a surprise, and they didn't know about it. They knew. Yep, look at what we're doing. But luckily, it just fell down. So, you know, you all knew that I actually, my hamster, our hamster passed away, and let's see, where can I go here? This has to be where you can sell. Oh geez, I missed it, Brook. You missed it. So, we were all devastated after our hamster passed away, and it truly just made me really sad. I was actually devastated, to be honest with you, y'all. I was devastated because I was devastated to the fact our beautiful little hamster. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm wondering. Think I have to pull it up more? I don't know. Let's see. I haven't see. Oh gosh, we have to turn this more this way, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, Brook. We need to get in this thing, and I need to like back up and like turn it this way. So we were purely devastated. My kids especially. My daughter, she just was like literally crying. Okay. Yeah. Did we go too far? We went too far. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Gotta back this up. Okay, I don't see... Okay. I can't look. Oh gosh, this is so bad, y'all. This is so bad. I think you have to buy these places. Alright, so I'm just finishing up with the coffee with Brook here today. So, like I said, my kids were devastated. I was really sad. I decided to call around some pet shops. No, getting a hamster from a pet shop is not ethical, and it's really what I don't like to do. I actually would love to find a breeder near me that has hamsters, but there wasn't one. So, and there wasn't a female hamster at Petco, Petmart, and a local pet shop near me. So I was kind of devastated. So I actually looked up an ethical breeder, and we actually went to the ethical breeder, and she told, I contacted her before, and she said she had 2 hamsters for adoption. She asked me a lot of questions, and that's a good thing. And so I was super, super happy, and we went to pick up the female hamster. We got to hold the hamster that we wanted. And so she says, she goes, why don't you guys go sit in the car vehicle, and I'll get the hamster ready. I'll get some food. She comes with about a pound of food and a bunch of different, birth certificate, whatever. She sat in the car, and we didn't think anything of it. We came home, and I don't know if the breeder did this on purpose, and I'm not going to shame the breeder on YouTube. That's not that's not what I'm here to do. But I noticed as we were taking the hamster out, she behaved very aggressive. The hamster we held was super sweet. Like, she was like the sweetest hamster I've, like, besides Nebula. And she just loved to be held. And we noticed a difference because both the hamsters that the lady had for adoption were similar, except for one thing. And the one hamster had a little mark on its belly, kind of like a little star, and the one we got didn't have the star. So I'm not really sure. I don't really think she did it on purpose. I think she accidentally maybe mixed up the hamsters. I don't know for sure. So the hamster we got is not that friendly. I don't think this hamster is ever going to be like the one hamster we had. She seems quite defensive, I guess you would say, when I go to put her food, her water every day. And we have this little in her big tank. She just seems super aggressive. And we just got her, so we just got her yesterday. So I guess that being said, I'm going to give her time to get used to us. I'm going to take her out and hold her, but I don't want to get bit. She was definitely hissing, and so, I mean, the breeder says, oh, my baby's been all held and all sweet, so, I'm not putting it past her to accidentally get the hamsters mixed up. So I messaged her, and the breeder never got back with me, has never messaged me back. If we wanted to do a trade, hey, if we want to bring her back or whatnot, I'm not really super attached to her right now. Like, I don't know her, and so I'm not super attached to this hamster. So I'm not really, but that being said, I wouldn't be opposed to taking her back, but I don't know if I want to go all the way over again and drop her, have to go all the way and have my kids be disappointed, So, sorry, my phone, I get text messages all the time from scammers. I got one from a toll booth. I don't even have any toll. It's a toll scam, and it's huge. So, that being said, I just want to tell you about the surprise. I was actually going to post pictures and everything, but her being very defensive and not wanting to be held and that kind of thing, I think I'm going to give her another week, and I'm hopefully maybe next week around maybe Friday or Saturday, I will get pictures, hopefully do a little bit of a pet, like an updated pet pictures. I don't know if I'm going to do my dog. She doesn't like her picture taken very much. I don't know. She just is not very photogenic. But that being said, y'all, I'm going to end this video here. I am definitely I've never really used a train. I'm going to look on here before we end this and going to figure out where I can take this and sell it. Apparently, I'm not sure. Maybe they were actually... Okay, let's see. Let's come down here. Okay, so barley. Look at all these places, but... Okay, beer. Alone, pine, grain, something whiskey, flour mill. I think you have to own the flour mill. I'm going to see the productions here. So, fermenting. This is on our farm. We actually can ferment... our own alfalfa, chaff, clover, and grass. That's interesting. And silage. So we'll have to try that. There's greenhouses, and you can grow rice. Okay, let's just go visit this place here. Okay. This is our rice greenhouses. We're going to have to use these. Can you open this? I'm curious if you can open that. No. But we're going to have to do this. I'm gonna have to maybe on the next episode do something different. On these, these are our grain silo. Wait, maybe not. I think so. And this is definitely we have cows. So maybe we'll have to, I don't know. Do we have any fields? Okay, what fields do we have that we have some grass or something? We own this one. This is big, and this is huge. What is this one? This is bigger than that's about the same size, I think. Okay, what is this? Come on. Okay, so this is... No, wait, this is granola. Oh, it looks like grass. Okay, what else do we own? Wheat. What is this one? Alfalfa. Okay, I knew we owned some. And then this is clover. So we'll bale these. Maybe we'll bale these up. Do we have a baler? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Okay, we need to go back here. I don't forget what. I always forget. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we own. That's a mixer we own. We have to own one. There's no way. Oh, don't tell me I don't have anything. Okay, we have that. Okay. So I guess we really don't have to have a baler because it looks like we have a... Oops. Do we have a trailer? Didn't I just see a darn trailer? Oh my gosh. Brook. Alright. I'm gonna tab through here. Yeah, we tabbed there. Okay, I want to see the... Okay. We have a mixer. Okay. Okay, that's what we're in right now. This is in a different one. No, we don't. Jeez, no. No. They gave me everything but a trailer. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. I think that was the big combine trailer. Tabbing over just to make sure I missed something. Nope. We just don't have one. So y'all, I'm gonna end it here. And on the next episode, I will figure out that train. We'll figure out the train. We'll try to find a place to sell this barley. I don't think you can dry barley, but this is our corn dryer, and I think you have to have propane. I don't think we have propane. We have propane over here, but I don't think I have something to do it in, but Was this a shop? Oh, we could have sold it here maybe. Oh my gosh, Brooke. Okay. I love it. It's got my name there, Brooke. So y'all, all the trouble we went to today, we could have just sold it here. Anyways, so y'all, on the next episode, I will be figuring out about the train. Oh my gosh, I've never done the train. And we'll be selling our grain here. And we will be trying to get some cattle. We will be probably maybe, I'm not really sure what we can do with the straw, but we might have to get a baler for that. That being said, I will be seeing you on Judith Plains, Montana. It's free to like, free to subscribe, and free to join the family, and love to have you come on our crazy journey here down on the farm. Oh yeah, we got to get some chicken too, so maybe we can bring some of the grain over to the chickens and feed them and get some eggs going and just get the farm going. So y'all, I'm Brooke, and I will be seeing you. Until next time. Enjoy your day, enjoy your farming, enjoy Farm Sim, because we all should love farming, but not all of us do. Take care.